Why day trading became my multi-million dollars hobby. But I then swing to long-term investing because we had a huge bull run and now we are in a bear market, which is perfect for trading. I was never thinking about sharing this, just making money for myself, putting in further in my long-term investments. This is just the statistic of May, okay? While everyone losing its shirt, you see that we made over 160% profit. In this video, I will tell you everything why day trading became my multi-million dollars hobby, okay? And what I learned so far and what I think I could give you as advice and how you can day trade with me and everything all in this video, okay? Let's start with the timing first. First of all, I believe that timing is so important in day trading. And actually, I started to really day trade. I day traded a long time ago, a couple of years, maybe 10 years ago, earnings plays, all of that, But I then swing to long-term investing because we had a huge bull run and now we are in a bear market, which is perfect for trading, okay? So I started to trade actually sometime in September. And basically starting November, we went into a bull market. Let's have a look into the S&P 500, okay? So if you're looking into the S&P 500, you see that actually sometime here in November, the bear market started, okay? Even when you say, hey, Danny, but the stock market still went up a little bit. Yes. But usually the bear markets start in smaller markets, like for example, the Russell 2000, right? So let's have a look into the Russell 2000, okay? So the Russell 2000 actually had in November the downswing. So you can see October, November, and here basically 7th of November was the day where it turned and never came back. And usually then follows the overall market. So first falls the Russell, then falls the growth stocks, then falls the tech, and so on and so forth, right? So this is how now it's the right time to trade. And actually I saw recently a clip on CNBC about Paul Tudor Jones saying exactly the same. Here it is.
But if you don't want to own bonds and you don't want to own stocks, what do you want to own? You want to own oil? Is this a commodity play for you? What's the?
You put me in a tough spot because I don't want to be the purveyor of gloom. And if we look at the 70s, there was virtually nothing that you could own that had a positive return. Gold did a round tripper, commodities did a round tripper. Stocks pretty much went nowhere. Bonds had negative returns over that period. So I think we're in one of those very difficult periods where simply capital preservation is, I think, the most important thing that we can strive for. I don't know if it's going to be one of those periods where you're actually trying to make money because, again, just look where we are right now. We've got negative 5% long real rates. That's unprecedented. We've only seen that 2 or 3 times in history. One was at the end of World War II, then twice in the 70s. One was in 74 and one was in 78. I keep coming back to the 70s because it's the only other comparable period that we're in right now. It was a really, really challenging time for virtually anything. It was a fantastic time for macro, for my business. You had roller coaster rides all the time where you pretty much ended up back in the same spot quite often. So if there was a strategy that I would want to employ right now, if someone put a gun to my head, I'd say simple trend following strategies. They're not too popular today. They haven't worked really that well for the past decade. They didn't work when central banks were at zero rates. They'll probably do really well, I think, in the next 5 or 10 years because we're probably going to be in one of these stop-start patterns with central banks. Remember, they've got Scylla and Charybdis, these clashing things, inflation on the one hand, slowing growth on the other, and they're going to be clashing all the time.
So, and then what I did, I developed X10 day trading. This was my personal strategy, okay? I was never thinking about sharing this, just making money for myself, putting in further in my long-term investments like space or, Tesla or whatever. But then I discovered, wow, my strategy is actually so easy by, collecting informations in the web, right? This could be technical traders, macroeconomic events, macroeconomic experts, and so on. So I get all of this information. Statistics is also a very big part, and let them influence into my decision if I think long or a call on the S&P 500 or a short slash put on the S&P 500. And guys, let me show you. This is just the statistic of May, okay? While everyone losing its shirt, you see that we made over 160% profit, okay? And this is, the whole time, every 3 months since I started my small group that you can join with the link into the description, you will see that every month since then we make profit. I think while the S&P 500 lost 6% in May, we make 160%. If the S&P lost 10% in April, we made I think it was double-digit profit, okay? March, the S&P lost about 5% or something. We made 268%, okay? So it's super easy, and I'm super happy about it because I can teach people to do it. And I also feel like there's so many easy steps to share that. And here's, for example, a look into the Discord that I'm having with my members, so you have a small glimpse, if you want to join, what it means to be part of our X10 day trading. So once you join us, then you will see 3 channels, okay? The X10 day trading, this is like a general chat, okay? A lot of people just exchanging their ideas and news, and I give my kind of perspective and so on and so forth. Super vibrant, super nice kind of community so far, and we are just growing, right? Then you have my alerts. So the Wolf of Dubai alerts are basically all the alerts that I'm giving. I'm sharing all my, statistics. I'm sharing all my trades. Here, for example, here's a trade that we took yesterday. So I put in $30,000 and I made $7,000. Now, this seems like huge, right? But this is something that everyone in the group will get to it, okay? Because this is something that is so easy. You just copy and paste if you want, and then you will learn how to trade. And there's already members that trade for themselves and so on and so forth. So it's super, super amazing. And then you have also account setup. I recommend to get the interactive brokers because it's available everywhere. It's free, don't cost, no deposits and so on, no minimum deposit. And here we help each other to set up the account, okay? Because we want to get everyone started quite quick, okay? So as you can see, if you want to join, this is something that I pursue now 80% or let's say 100% of my time from now, and then I also have a private life and I will make Virgin Galactic Fridays, but day trading is now the right moment to do it, okay? So it's now when you want to make day trading, now to learn. If you want to have financial freedom, if you want to quit your job, there's actually already someone that quit this job. And I think that in a couple of weeks, there's so much more. I think we will see also Lambos in our group because it's so simple. And now it's the perfect time to do it, okay? Because the market is very volatile. So you have everyday opportunities, and we buy options. So it's leveraged. So maximum you can lose 100%, but there's no maximum on the winning side. So you can make 500 or 1,000% on one trade, but lose minimum 100. So that's why it's working so well. And I hope you join. We are raising the price end of May, or when we reach the next 4 or 5 members. So join now and get financial free tomorrow.